So maybe you're telling all your friends.
Good morning everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell. You get notifications of my videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes we do the Sundays videos. In today's video, what is going on? So we have a couple of things happening. I have no weekend milker and I don't really milk the weekend very often, and we've done a lot of machinery videos, development videos, but we've not seen a lot of cows lately. We did a milking video ages ago in our old parlour, and today we're going to do a video of, to find my keys, what it's like to milk in our brand new parlour. I'm getting my head into the system because I'm off to Germany tomorrow, and then going to have a look at loads of different systems and like different setups, so I'm pretty excited for that. But then I thought, I've not done a video of this. We've seen the new parlour like being developed, we've seen a bit of milking, we've seen what's happened, we haven't done like how we milk our cows. If you've got any questions, put it in the comment section below and I'll try and answer those questions, maybe with Luke, because Luke does a lot of our milking now. Luke's our herd manager, but yeah, so I'm on today and Katie will be about as well. So, but first job, prep the brew. Sounds like a Katie job to me.
6 o'clock in the morning!
Gloves. So this part is a 14 a side swing over, so that means 14 cows each side and the unit swing over. You can have a double up, which I think is called a 28-28. I think this is a 14-28. So 14 units, 28 cows, or that's the way around, I can never remember. So you'll see that the cows get fed. They've got ID collars on them, so every single cow has an ID collar on it. They'll go under the ID. The parlour will sense it's 14 cows in, it'll shut the gate behind it, and it'll sense which cow is in which position. That's important because we do another thing called feed to yield, which is really, really important. So every single milking, every single drop of milk gets recorded from the computer to each cow. It takes a 7-day average, and on that 7-day average, it will give it the amount of cake we have allocated for that yield of milk. So it takes away the human error. If anyone watched my old milking video, you would have known that we used to press buttons. I used to have tail tapes on the cows, and that used to identify how much cake they used to get. We used to use a thing called, well, we still do, called milk recording. So we used to take a sample of milk of our cows, of each cow every month, and see how that cow's performing. And then obviously we get our bulk sample 2-3 times a week to see how the whole herd's recording. It's important to see what each individual cow's doing. We can see if it's spiking up, if it's a bit of an anomaly. When we did the samples of milk for the cow, we used to just do how much cake it used to do on that day, on that month. But now it does it every single day. It's so much more accurate. The amount of cake they get is so much more accurate, and it's very more efficient and cost efficient. We can override that. So if we think a cow needs a bit more food because she's a bit thin, I like a bit of a fatter cow than a thinner cow personally. I think they just do a little bit better. I don't really like thin cows. In case anything goes wrong, we could override it. If you've got a thin cow, give them more cake. Right, we'll get started and I'll show you more. How we clean our cows is using the cow brush. Just press start. Puts the chemical through there. There's 3 brushes, 2 brushes to clean, 1 brush at the end. We'll clean 1 brush there, they'll clean the end of the teeth. Nice and tidy. parlour is super quiet because it has a vacuum on demand, which is VOD on it. It only starts using the power when it needs it. So that is all 14 cows on. Dropping the milk, dropping the yield. So we'll go to, this is cow number 45, and she's currently on 4.74 litres, 4.95 litres, 5 litres. So it's recording the litres to the nearest 10 mil, which is incredible. Cow up there is already on 12 litres, and you can see how quiet it is, which was a really big thing for when we got this parlour. Next side coming in. That's a lovely cow, that. One of my favourites. So Abby, my best mate's wife, my best mate came milking me yesterday, just to catch up really. If there's a bit of cake left in, you know what's going to happen. It's got a really nice photo with it. So next side coming in, you can see the unit's just started to fall off, and it will start feeding that cow when this unit comes off. So the unit opposite it, when that comes off, it'll start feeding that cow. Just telling that cow that you're going to get milk soon. We used to, when the cows come in, feed them, but then what would happen if that was a slow milker, that cow would get fed, and then there'd be 10 minutes that go by. It wouldn't make too much of a difference, because obviously they got used to it. But, it'd still be different. There we go, and first side of cows done. There they are leaving. I always do this beforehand because I've changed battery and just film. It just takes a little bit longer. We go into the office. I'll let that first side go because the codes are really good, so it'll flag up in the parlour if there's anything going on. Check this. Currently cows are doing 25.5 litres a cow. I would much rather that to be about 27, so we want about 1.5 litres go higher. 25.5. Yesterday was 3,692 litres. I like to look at that every day, and obviously that's historic because that was yesterday. Beforehand we'd never get that information. And then the next thing is we just need to check what is going on the dashboard. Decrease in ruminant, cows got out that day, so I'm not too worried. We know what that is. Bit of an issue, 233. She's lost her collar, so we don't know what that is. And then, oh, 101's pulling. 101. Every morning the cows go through the foot bath. That foot bath is really good. It will clean itself every 75 cows and just keeps itself nice and fresh. So this cow is new carb, 2 green tapes at the bottom, so we put her on a dump bucket. It won't let you milk a out of the tanks cow, so this cow had antibiotics in her when she got dried off. So she's not allowed in the tank for 4 days because you're not allowed to put antibiotics in the tank. I know that myth, I always talk about the myth. It's not true, you're not allowed to do it, and if I did do it I'd get it in a heap of trouble. So this part, when you swing it over, you'll see the unit drops, but when you get like an antibiotic cow or a mastitis cow or even a dry cow that's not milking at the moment, it won't drop, it'll stay up. You go, oh, what's going on? Look at the system, and that's happening. One of my favourite cows, 253, dropping 22.66 litres. Firing on this morning. What? Yeah.
I love this song.
So every cow gets sprayed with iodine when they finish as well. It just protects the end of the teat, because obviously the teat canal's opened up ready for milking, and you spray the iodine just in case a cow sits down, a bit of bacteria goes up there, because the thing we don't want is any infection. This cow's finished. Right up there. Here. Go. Iodine. Then. There we go. So that cow there has dropped 19 litres. There we go. Now cows will start wandering out. But most importantly, whilst they do that, with the next most important job, what are you doing? Here's Katie. She does calves and pushes cows out too early. We don't talk about that. Oh, fuck. Obviously, we're working with animals and big ones, and animals poo, so we've got to make sure it's nice and clean. So I always make sure the first half of this is as clean as you can get. Go on, girls, hey! Hop, 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 hop. No pooing in the parlour, please, just outside the parlour. So, obviously this here, we don't want this in the middle. The pressure on that stopped because that cows come in whilst we are messing. The foot bath is going. The bath's cleaning itself out. So it's got jetters, opens the door at the end, washes itself out so it's nice and clean, and then it will fill up, but it uses the same as my power hose, and then it will put some chemical in at the same time and just refreshes it. Just make sure that it's clean, because again, cows poo and end up pooing in there. And cows are coming in now. This over here is a 1 week old. Is that the one? Is it the one? No, it's not. Did it yesterday. It's a nice heifer like that. 1 week old heifer in probably third side. Really happy, really comfortable, and that's the most important thing when you're milking cows. Is continuity, milk at the same time every day to a degree. You know, 10-15 minutes isn't going to affect anything, but making them really relaxed, really chilled. So you want them to come in and drop the milk and like release the milk so they're ready to drop everything, clean them out, and then they go back out into the field, grade some grass, make more milk. So we milk our cows twice a day, and some people can get up to 3 times a day, but ours aren't the most high yielding cows, but the quality of milk is really good. So you kind of got to go for really high yielding where the quality of milk won't just be as good, or dumb it down a bit, less yield, higher quality, and less problems in the cows. I think you could argue some setups will not have as many issues because they're set up for the bigger cow. For us, we're a small cow kind of farm, small dairy. We're milking 154 cows exactly. Obviously a few of them are dry cows, so probably about 140 cows in milk. Yeah, that's it. Right, get going.
Got me off guard on the shoulders of the freeway.
Next side gone. It's just a breeze. Obviously I've not got radio on today because of copyright music, but nice and easy. So we have a cow here called number 57. So you wouldn't see, and I've washed about 3 cows past her and then put the unit back on because she's the slowest milker out of all the cows we've got. So you've got to make sure you put her on really fast because we will be here a while, I bet you. Made my brew, we'll get next side and I'll be able to actually make a brew. But this is what we like, cows just nice and chilled, peaceful. We're getting actually a little bit warm, getting toasty. If anyone would have seen my video probably on Friday, so that was one of the shorthorn heifers that calved. And this video, by the way, is so update. I'm making this on Sunday and hopefully I'm going to get out Tuesday is my plan, just before I go to Germany. I was meant to say so up to date. So up to date. But I've been a bit behind lately because I've been so busy with it being so wet, and we'd end up doing lots of jobs and everything just seems to be happening. I seem to be so backlogged, and then you get so busy you can't do Sunday videos, so you can't like do videos to catch up. I did take someone's comment into consideration. Very up to date. So if you do have any questions about the this video, put it in the comment section and I'll try and get Luke to answer them. I'm in Germany Monday to Friday, trying to come home Friday night, Saturday, then I'm back on Germany, probably go to Amsterdam, then drive up, then to Germany, then back to Germany on Monday to come back on Wednesday. It's mad, I know. I know, crazy. We go again. Right, through. Then someone did say to me it's like a cappuccino. I'm like, yes it is. And one of the big things I love about this parlour is the speed of it. There was 2 of us in yesterday because my mate was just milking me. He's not seen me for a while, so I was like, oh, he said, come milk me if you want. He's never milked his life. That's 154 cows. in an hour and a half, no drama, and that was teaching someone new who had no idea what they were doing. Because like the brush is basic, the units are basic, you can't get it wrong, you can't put the wrong cow on. So like for a novice, it's really, really good. All the units are off, ready to go on that side, but I've still got my slow milker, so I'm not really panicking. And this is the noise of it turned on and with cows milking, and there is a cow milking. Mad, innit? Mad. I also love the IQ clusters. So these are the IQ clusters, and they'll only start sucking A, when it goes across, and B, when they get something on them. So they won't suck until there's, like, they're not going. I always hold the front two. Like that. Easy. 2 actions, cows are on, dry cow. 2 actions, cows are on. 2. 2. Easy. Someone said to me about the IQ cluster, do you like them? He says whilst I'm slipping. This parlour will be 12 months old in August, so in around 2 months, just under. And someone said, do you like the IQ clusters? That is one of the best things about this parlour. Those clusters are incredible. Friggin' love them. I friggin' love them. You can get them so they can aid in the cows as well. I think that could speed up our milking times a little bit. The brush has definitely sped up milking times, 100%. I think with that brush, you could have probably, you know, if you're really rattling through your heads on it, one man can do these 14, no drama. The afternoon's a bit more rushy. But I think you could probably get up to 16 maybe. 18 would be a push. If you got auto flush on it as well, I reckon 18 cows you could do. So another 4 units at the back, which I'm not doing. Oh, that cow's not got a lot of milk today. 4 litres. She's probably close to getting dried off. What did I tell you? Number 57 has dropped 22.43 litres. She's just calved, slowest milker. It's just life. I'll say just calved. I served her again yesterday. I don't know why. Some people just don't do them, but she's a good cow. She's dropping 23 litres of milk in the morning. Like I say, 25 litres, 25 and a half litres in the moment. Cows should be doing better than that. Grass growth has been pretty poor, so the rotation of fields of grass has been poor. Yeah, it's just been a bad year for grazing cows this year, so yeah. They put in paddocks and we're not getting into that. Also, I get to put the radio on now, so I'm gonna listen to that. Heart, Naughty's best station ever, like Teenage Dirtbag, Taylor Swift. Oh, we were absolutely having a rave yesterday. Katie does the calves. Anna was in yesterday feeding cows, but she just helped me in the parlour for an hour. My dad was somewhere else. Don't really need someone, it's just to get an earlier finish. But yeah, right, catch you in a bit. Anyone who has been following me for a while, this cow's called Tilly. Number 212, she's literally the favourite out of everyone, dropping 12 litres in the moment. She probably should have gone 2 years ago, but because she's a favourite, she's amazing. She's just gone dry on the back right quarter. Yeah, there's nothing there. Sorry, love, sorry. That out there. With these clusters as well, you don't need bungs, because they're not sucking until they have something there. It won't lose vacuum, amazing. But yeah, she's in, I think she's around, she could be 11 years old now. Lovely cow. Lovely cow. Maybe a bit younger than 11, it could be 9. But yeah. She's the babe. Whoa! Listen to me, baby! So this is what milking should be like. Like I'm waiting for a couple of units to come off, and that's what it's normally like in the morning. Nice and steady, good bit of flow. 2 units still there, just going. See that unit going? So 1 left to do, they're all sprayed. No spray, no lay. No splash, no. I'll let you fill the rest in. And then obviously whilst I'm doing all this, Katie's on the big job of feeding calves. She hates me. And so we have a calf building that is full to the max. And then we have 5 in here, 8, which is 13. We've got the newest calf, which should have seen me take the milk out before. Then we've got 8 in there, so that gets us to 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 29 calves in there. My calf building holds 26. So even if we took all the calves out, we'd be free over. That's how desperate we are for a new calf building. There you go. Look at this calf, it's my favourite. My favourite. I do like the Anguses, but this one is just beautiful. I know, she's coming to feed you in a minute. Million calves, Katie?
Too many.
Too many calves. So the loudest thing about this parlour is A, the radio, or B, if you're really flying, you're moving cows all the time, is the cake going in the metal tins. Maybe you could do with some rubber tins instead of metal, so you don't hear that rattle, rattle, rattle. That's the most annoying thing about the parlour. Which is it's a good thing, isn't it? Normally, when I say it's really quiet, normally in the old parlours, you hear the parlour running all the time. When I was talking about vacuum on demand, if you've not seen this video before, and I'm kind of making the video so you don't know what's going on. Vacuum on demand will be, it only kicks in when it needs it, so it just runs on tick over, and then when it sucks a bit of air, it'll just step up a bit. You don't use as much power. Normal parlour will just run fully until you turn it off, just so it's always got it there. The amount of energy I'll save on VOD, vacuum on demand, the VOD system pays back in a year, year and a half. Another question as well, trying to not get copyright. How do the units know when to come off? So you'll see there's milk flow in there. When that milk flow stops, on the old system, I don't actually know how it works. The old system, you're just going to float, so when it goes up and down with the milk, and when the float is at the bottom, obviously there's no milk coming in, it'll give it about 10 seconds, and then the computer will go, okay, that's done, and start to pull it off. So you don't over milk your cows, which is really important. It's the dream, isn't it? Flowing on, it's 7:30 now. I think we've got 2 sides left. People are going to ask how much quicker is it a new parlour. I'm probably 10-15 minutes behind at the moment. Normally last side coming in about 7:45. The old parlour would have taken us, we would have been finished for about 9:30. With the amount of cows we're on now, 9:30, 9:45. Like 15 sides used to be a lot. The old parlour, this would now be, it was 8 sides swing over. It would be 19 up to 20 sides, and now we're doing it at 11. Should I have gone a bit bigger? Maybe. One thing I do regret about this parlour when I did it, my fault. It was such a big debate at the time. I had so much stuff going on. I made this too low. That's 850. I think it's 800. If you're going to do it, make it 900. Just be there. So when you're putting the cleaner on, you can just see a bit better. That is the only regret I've got of this parlour. And it's a pretty big one. Can I dig the bottom out? Because there's about 4 foot of concrete there. Can you please just to know you're alive? I'm so big today to understand. Katie, the verse? I just want you to know who I am. Yes, Katie! I told you, Art Naughty's the best. The best! I appreciate the answer. Yeah, gotta get the people going. It's all about the Sunday morning race. So, last side coming in, and it is nearly 10:08. It's not too bad. So let's see how many cows we have to push in. New car better? Might have to push her in. Should is the word, finishing a full side. If my new. So you chicken. Good girl. Just the always stop just for the end heifers. How many cows we got to push in at the end? This is the game. This is the game. Come on, chickens. Come on, chickens. I think I'm going to be over. How? Better go short. And I've got 2. I'm 2 over. No idea. Oh, for God's sake. I know why. Because someone didn't lock the gate behind me. Anyway, so you can see the cows are so comfortable. They don't even need pushing back in. That's really good. Yes. I'm getting shouted at by a 17-year-old. What? The lid. I don't know, give Anna a... We'll get this done, I'll show you what we do right at the end. Good setup, good cow flow. They all want to come in, and it's amazing. They're really comfortable. I've got a bit of muck on the thing. You never know if a bit of muck will affect it or not. You got it? All units are on. Just gone past 8 o'clock. I don't know what's going on this afternoon, this morning. Hey ho.
It's alright. It's all on the way. Distance, don't need a reason. A couple of people with mutual feelings.
Blowing the last milk out. You'll hear a noise. There she is. Swap up and over. There we go. Just got to blow the milk out, change the filter, and then let it wash automatically. Normally, ours was like a separate wash where you had to do it yourself. Now, wash this out. So, when I went to go look at Parlors, I looked at a few, and I looked at Sisters and Wellies, and very, very good farm and a lovely family. I copied a couple of stuff from them. What I really want is they've got a pressure washer line in the parlour, and like my new pressure washer will probably hook into it. I might get a separate system, I don't know. I really want to do that, I didn't do it yet. But the other thing that Richard told me at Sisters and Wellies, and Richard, if you do see this, he said don't bother putting a curbstone in it. We put a curb in it, and you'll see the water flow is incredible. All you just should wash it to the end. When it's in there, it's gone. I think that's a really, really good thing. I would do that again. Definitely do it again. Parlor hasn't been washed for about 6 or 7 weeks. So it's literally in its warts and all. Normally we wash it every 4 weeks. Just life has happened. Someone did ask me what back to scan cell count. Back to scan is around 15, 20. And cell count, last cell count was 86. So milk clean and good. The main thing, well, you just do a bit of a scrubbing, but I'm happy with it. I just want the yield to increase to about 27 to 28. I'll be really happy. Parlor's just kicked in to do its first cycle. It would have put the could have put the cold wash through now, just a rinse. So this wash will just be rinsed through. See that? And it'll just get dumped. All the water from here will just get dumped on the floor. And the next one will be hot where it'll have a cycle round. So I don't actually know the time. First one might be 5-10 minutes. Second one's about 20-25. Third one is a rinse again, which will be 5-10 minutes. So about 45 minutes to wash. So that makes sense to me. Yeah. Right, I'll wash out and then we'll have a look at the end. And there we go, getting washed out. That was Katie hitting a gate. Just need to rinse that. I have holes in my waterproofs. This is why these waterproofs are there. I do have some good waterproofs somewhere. It's gonna rain again, isn't it? It's saying to me this weather. So Katie has fed all the calves. I've got to go feed the cows. We're feeding them at the moment because again, grass growth is poor. The other thing I did that Richard told me from Sisters and Wellies, again, great farm. I got the idea for the brush from the Ike family in Worcester. You see there's an airline in here. So if you ever have a cow calving in here and she's either like a bit steady or can't get her feet, don't want to walk her on concrete, we can hook the airline. So that's his smaller fitting, we need a bigger fitting for that. They put the wrong fitting on, so the pipe actually doesn't fit. So it doesn't work yet, but it has the idea of working. It was a really good idea from Richard, that. There we go. So Katie's just scraping the yard up now. Normally Katie or Anna or someone else milks because it's the best job. We're actually fighting who milks. But today Katie's just come back from Florida and she didn't really feel it, which is fine. All the cows are grazing. Happy days. The GoPro SD card just got full. If you do have any questions, put it in the comment section below. This is how we milked 157 cows in about an hour and a half. In the afternoon, you can definitely do an hour and a half. In the morning, if you're not YouTubing and messing about. You can blitz it. The start of July was the end of, literally the last day of June today. And this is the current weather. Gotta love it. I made a lot of hay bales. We've done loads of it. Anyway. Guys, if you did like today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we're trying to ask them questions. A nice little Sunday video. And the video, Parlor is just started to do a hot wash, get ready for a good rinse. I need some new waterproofs. You need to give the video a thumbs up, and we'll love you all. See you in a bit. Love you. That is hot.